This is Ella. Every shoe she laces, she's running towards a better future for her and her kind.
This is Kevin. Every step he takes, he's decreasing his carbon footprint. One step at a time, one bundle at a time.
And it all comes from this box. I'm Joyce Chen, CEO of MatchWear, and this is my team. Striving to transcend fashion, personal style, and creativity, MatchWear aims to spark change in the fashion industry by introducing sustainable, high-quality pieces. We don't just create fashion, we create a lifestyle. Today, young consumers are becoming increasingly concerned with the state of the environment. However, it's hard for the average person to feel like they can make much of an impact. The fashion industry is a top player in environmental decline, bringing in a tremendous 92 million tons of waste. 88% of consumers, with Gen Z leading the way, strongly felt that companies like us should be making a change.
By providing free-style outfits for any occasion and introducing a new line of fully sustainable outfits, MatchWear makes it easier for consumers to make a difference while staying fashionable. But what is sustainable clothing? For us, sustainable clothing is clothing that provides longevity while maintaining a level of environmental friendliness and ethics.
60% of millennials and 58% of Gen Z say that they'll pay more for sustainable products. By matching this key value of our consumers, we can truly build a loyal customer base and make an impact, spreading awareness as we transition towards sustainability. Financially, we focus on cutting down expenses and maximizing sales. Expect a 5% growth rate for each month and a profit margin of 80%.
Located in New York City and in its 5th year of operation, MatchWear continues as a C corporation, allowing us to operate as a separate entity and remove liability from employees. We can also benefit from lower tax rates and issue stock to potential shareholders and investors. Our structure provides longevity, ensuring perpetual existence. Our corporate structure, divided into 6 departments, was developed to effectively lay out reporting roles and allow for a flexible means of growth. One of our more unique roles are our stylists, who are up to date with current fashion trends. Their strong sense of style and creativity allows MatchWear to distinguish itself from others. With this team, we can push the boundaries in what it means to be a sustainable fashion company.
MatchWear's primary target market lies within junior and high school students within the Virtual Enterprise Program, as it is present in over 500 schools who attend trade shows as well. MatchWear's secondary target market are young adults, aged 17 to 28, who are ready to enter the workforce yet still express themselves through casual fashion, while our tertiary market consists of all business professionals. MatchWear does not make your clothing. Rather, we're a service providing pre-made outfits. Our bundles come in a variety of categories: business formal, business casual, athleisure, and even streetwear. As eco-friendliness prevails, MatchWear now offers a new line of sustainable outfits made of higher quality, recycled material. Meanwhile, 81% of Gen Z agree that gender does not define a person. Therefore, MatchWear has implemented a new unisex option.
MatchWear reaches its consumers through its website, mobile application, and sales representatives at trade shows and schools. With 78% of our sales coming from our website, 16% from out-of-network and non-VI consumers, and 6% from trade shows. MatchWear can compete with similar businesses with reasonable pricing ranging from $150 to $180. We offer consumers the option to purchase individual pieces. The bundles are on average $20 cheaper.
Our primary method of promotion is through social media, apps such as LinkedIn, YouTube, and Instagram, with 88% of our target market stating they are avid users. Through partnerships with other virtual enterprise companies, MatchWear can reach an increasing amount of VEI students and faculty, while trade shows offer a tangible idea of what MatchWear is and increases our brand awareness beyond the screen.
87% of consumers say they have a more positive image of a company that supports social or environmental issues. As a one-stop shop for sustainable products and offering unisex options, MatchWear presents itself as a diverse, open-minded company. Along with this, MatchWear put on first of many fashion shows, marketing ourselves as a cultivated company.
MatchWear boasts a stable liquid asset base of just over $2.4 million, ensuring that the company can remain debt-free throughout its operations. Our balance sheet tracks our assets and our spending, ensuring the firm's accountability. This fiscal year, the company is projected to bring in over $2.6 million in revenue. Factoring in the cost of goods and annual operating expenses, nets the company an income of $1.5 million. The company expects to break even within 4 months of operation in December. With a profit margin of nearly 80% per unit, the company expects to break even at the sale of 5,800 units or $900,000 in revenue. This point was calculated with the variable cost method, with total expenses reaching $700,000.
The United States apparel industry amounted to $348 billion in 2019, expected to rise annually by 1.9%, with e-commerce fashion companies such as ASOS and Fashion Nova leading the way. In contrast, there's an apparent decline in storefront fashion, with companies such as Forever 21 filing for bankruptcy and H&M closing over 160 stores in the same year. At the same time, 73% of millennials demonstrate willingness to pay more for sustainable products, giving MatchWear the opportunity to tap into this growing market.
Virtual Enterprise International has become remarkably greater in size, now containing over 500 firms all over the world with 108 clothing accessory firms. In fact, this year, over $82 million of revenue was gained from over 60,000 VE transactions. The growing size of virtual companies means more competition, which is why MatchWear has set an increased focus on sustainability to set us apart from the rest.
In order to truly thrive, MatchWear must acknowledge the state of the current economy. The inflation rate sits at 1.8%, a marked decrease from 2.5% last year. Furthermore, the unemployment rate is 3.6%, a near all-time low. This means that the average consumer has a greater disposable income, increasing customer confidence and spending. Lastly, real personal incomes in metropolitan areas are seeing an excessive growth of 4.5%, benefiting MatchWear.
With over 100 clothing firms in virtual enterprise, a few of our top competitors are Waybound and Millennium. Setting ourselves apart is essential. Therefore, we've introduced a line of sustainable options, catering to the growing popularity of eco-friendliness. With Millennium's prices averaging $389 and Waybound's prices averaging $300, MatchWear offers competitively lower prices for a bundle average of $160. In addition, our website offers a style survey and Let's Chat option to create a more personalized digital shopping experience.
Although research shows consumers are more willing to pay for sustainable products, our transition towards sustainability is still risky. However, by placing our sustainability line at the forefront of our marketing campaigns, we can boost sustainable bundle sales. Lastly, our stylists only make up less than 10% of the company, making them more likely to lose motivation. To combat this, we use a combination of extrinsic and intrinsic motivation strategies, such as Employee of the Month and weekly task sheets.
One of MatchWear's greatest strengths is its transition to sustainability, something our top competitors have yet to begin. The market for eco-friendly goods is projected to reach up to $150 billion by the year 2021. In addition, there are over 260 million mobile users in the US alone. We've taken advantage of this by partnering with mobile app company New Apps to tap into this large and growing market. However, as the company transitions to sustainability, the shift can become costly. To combat this, MatchWear has made our sustainable bundles smaller with comparable prices, promoting less is more mindset.
One immense opportunity is our location in the #1 economic and fashion capital, New York City. The Boston City allows us to extend our mission and influence to a diverse group of consumers and businesses alike. Trade shows also present a great opportunity for us to network and increase brand awareness. In addition, brick-and-mortar retailers have been shutting down at a faster rate since the start of 2019, which creates a greater market for e-commerce. However, the United States has a tariff on $550 billion worth of Chinese products, which is a threat to MatchWear, since we source our materials from various ethical factories in the East. But as negotiators closing on a deal, some tariffs are expected to be removed.
With today's window of opportunity for sustainability, MatchWear's ultimate goal is to translate the ideals of today's generation into something that is long-term, or in other words, sustainable.
Whether it's playing your first concert or running your first marathon, MatchWear is there to give you the confidence to reach your full potential. Because at MatchWear, we don't just create fashion, we create a lifestyle.
You created something very difficult because you covered so much. I don't know if I have any questions. However, I'm going to ask you one only because I believe I missed it in looking at your beautiful slides and listening to your great presentation. Can you please go over your mission statement and why it is so important for you in guiding your company towards success?
So our mission statement, as seen on the screen above, firstly, we're transcending fashion, which means that we want to walk past the fast fashion of today. We don't want to focus on companies like Forever 21 or H&M who are focused on solely the style purpose. We really truly want to be sustainable and ensure that our customers are receiving products that are long-lasting, that they can repurpose over and over in different seasons, different occasions. Now, by sparking change and introducing sustainable pieces, as mentioned in our competitive analysis, some of our top competitors like Waybound and Alien have yet to do this. So we're essentially trying to set ourselves apart by introducing this new market.
So I have a question. You talked about your products being sustainable and high quality, but you're not making them. So how can you ensure that they are what you say they are?
MatchWear sources its inventory from a variety of different manufacturing plants in Hangzhou, China, and all these factories have been vetted to ensure that their processes are ethical and that they use sustainable and eco-friendly materials.
Thank you. You guys did great. I just want to ask a question about what Pauline just kind of hit on. You mentioned that there were tariff issues and they were believed to be removed. Why would we as an investor go with the belief that that would happen?
Right now, we're constantly tracking the war on tariffs with China, and based on recent research, we can see that the deal is closing in, and we're starting to see that they're trying to cut back on the actual tariffs. So we have hopes that it will be lowered.
Do you have a plan if that's not the case? If that doesn't happen?
If that's not the case, then we still have our bundles which are lower prices than our competitors, and we can always focus on our lines that are selling the most. And if you can pull up our sales projections, we can see that our sustainable line is our best seller.
To add on, if we do lose access to these markets in the East, MatchWear has allocated backup markets in other countries such as Canada or on the West Coast to ensure that we don't run the supply.
Thank you very much.